Okay, so if you've been on the internet for past couple of years, you probably heard of a rapper called Lil Nas X. Blew up with that Old Town Road song. He's kind of one of the most prominent, like young rappers of today. You know, very popular, very acclaimed, and he's very openly gay. A lot of his art reflects his sexuality. He's very open about it. He's very overt with it in your face, and that's definitely helped him a lot in the identity politics world. You just flaunt your gayness for the world to see. But he's as of recent kind of fallen into that category of the attention-seeking personality. Someone who is just trying to get a rise out of people, get people to pay attention to him by basically antagonizing them. And in particular, he's going after Christians core. He's kind of hopping on the Hollywood trend right now alongside people like Sam Smith. He infamously did that like twerking on the devil scene in one of his music videos, simulating sexual activity with the devil. It's all just to kind of like poke the beehive, just to get people mad at him in order to give him attention. It's nothing new, it's nothing inspired. He treats it like he's this edge lord counterculture guy, when in reality he's just doing like textbook mainstream celebrity stuff. Make fun of Christians. Wow, how original. If you really wanna be original, make fun of Islam. Yeah. You want to be original? Why don't you talk about Prophet Muhammad's preference for young girls, huh? And I mean young girls. You won't actually do that because it's not actually about being edgy. It's like the safe edgy. It's just for attention. It's just so that people make him relevant for like a couple weeks. And recently he made like a new video, J Christ, which is basically like him dressed up as Jesus. It's a very bizarre video. I mean, all of his videos are bizarre. He dresses in like a really sexualized version of Jesus with like a collar that says sexy on it at one point. And then he has like this really bad CGI one on one basketball game with the devil when he dunks on the devil. It really does feel like he's just trying to be weird for the sake of it. And, as a Christian myself, like this stuff really doesn't phase me because it's all what we've come to expect from modern entertainment, from Hollywood. This is nothing new. This is also not the worst I've seen. This has the energy of a middle school child who learned how to swear and is now swearing constantly because it's so edgy and it's so cool. Oh, they're so naughty because they're not supposed to be doing that. That's the energy it gives off, very childish. And so, he's made a number of promotional stuff for the song, including like a video of him being crucified, which again, it's just attention seeking crap. Like, it's really not worth getting mad about. Why are you making yourself look like such a buffoon? It was like the same thing with the devil thing. Oh, he was twerking on the devil. Oh no. Oh wow. Anyway, that was kind of my reaction to it. The only thing that he did that a little bit upset me, and even then not very much, is like he made this one promo video where he was stuffing his face with communion wafers, taking shots of the wine. It all depends on whether or not it was blessed or not at the time, because if the priest had blessed it, it was actually the body of blood of Christ, then it's a lot worse than if it was just still actually just bread and wine. Even still, it's very cringe, and it's I hope for his sake that stuff hadn't been blessed yet. Again, it's so desperate. That's what it comes off to me. Desperate for attention, desperate to be seen as like cool and edgy, and it's not really worth getting mad about. I know it's not cool to be like mocked like this, but it's just another day. Oh wow, Hollywood's mocking Christians. Must be Tuesday. He released a video, which I guess it was kind of a backpedal, but also not really. And my guess is that he released this because his fan base started to get pissed off, like his actual fan base. Even they seemed to realize that it was going a bit too far with attention seeking stuff. Because I feel like now what's happened is Christianity has fallen so far down the social ladder that it's kind of seen as punching down when a celebrity or something makes fun of Christians, whereas before it was punching up. I guess now like his fan base kind of sees him as like he's punching people while they're down type of thing. They're not huge fans. So there was enough backlash to this from his own audience that he actually released this video where he apologizes, except he doesn't really apologize. So let's check this out.
Hello, everybody. I wanted to not necessarily apologize, but I wanted to explain like where my head at and where it's been for like the last week. So first of all, when I did the artwork, I knew like there would be some upset people or whatnot, uh, simply because religion is a very sensitive topic for a lot of people. But I also didn't mean to like mock. This wasn't like a fuck you to you people, fuck you to the Christians. Like, it was not that. It was literally me saying, oh, I'm back like Jesus. Like that was like the whole thing. I'm not the first person to dress up as Jesus. I'm not the first rapper. I'm not the first artist, and I won't be the last. Um, and I know, like, given my history with the Call Me by Your Name video, anything that I do related to religion can be seen as like mockery. That just was not the case with this. And I will say though, with the communion video, with me eating the crackers and juice, I uh I thought that video was gonna be the video to lighten the mood, to take it down like less serious and whatnot. I thought that was something that we all wanted to do as kids and whatnot, but I didn't understand the idea of the reality of what it is. It's me eating the communion, which is like the symbolism of like Jesus's blood and bones or something like that. I don't remember completely, but I did not mean it to as like a cannibalism thing or whatever the freak. But I do apologize for that. I will say I am sorry for that. That was overboard. Though I don't agree with all of Christianity's rules or whatnot. I know not everybody follows Christianity by the book 100%, or the world would be a lot crazier. But I do apologize for that. What was I going to say? This is not like to try to get everybody on my good side or whatnot. This is more so to clear my own head about my own decisions. I know, like, I messed up like really bad this time. And I can act unbothered all I want, but it's definitely like taking a mental toll on me. What else do I want to say? I know this is not going to be like an immediate, like swift, everybody like moves forward or whatnot, but I do want my Christian fans to know that I am not against you. I was put on this earth to, you know, bring people closer together and promote love, and like that's who I am. I'm not like some evil demon guy trying to destroy everybody's values and stuff like that. That's not me. What else was I going to say? Yeah, and also with the video, there's no disrespect there. I thought me clearly not being on the side of the devil in that video was I don't know, was like there was an understanding there that I'm not like trying to diss Christianity. What was I going to say? What else? This is not like something I wrote down or whatnot. This is something off the top of my head I'm trying to get out. Lastly, again, I hope sooner or later we can move forward, and I'm excited for the rest of this era and things I have planned. And hey, baby. Yeah, I mean that's all I have to say for right now. I'm sending you guys love, sending my fans love. I'm sending the people who I hurt love. Yeah.
Okay, so that video, I think, is just full of lies. Like, you're telling me he didn't know that eating the communion wafers, drinking shots of the wine like that was gonna be offensive. You're telling me he thought that was gonna lighten the mood? Come on. Wasn't he raised a Christian? Shouldn't he know this? My reaction on seeing this video is like, why did he make it? Because he didn't apologize, but he also didn't really double down. He just kind of like half heartedly defended himself and tried to claim that it wasn't meant to be offensive when It was. The claim that he didn't know the significance of the communion food is really questionable to me, considering this man was apparently raised a Christian. Like, you'd think he would have learned that at some point. And also, the claim that he thought that was gonna diffuse the tension is also extremely dubious to me. I very much doubt. Yeah, I kind of lost respect for him with that. Like, I mean, not that I had that much to begin with. Like, he's just kind of an edgy troll. But yeah, I lost more respect for him because he's not committing to it. Like, at least commit to it if you're gonna be like this. Don't try to like gaslight people into thinking, oh, it's actually not offensive. Like, it was meant to be offensive. It was meant to ruffle feathers, and that's fine if you want to do that with your career. Go right ahead, but don't try to act otherwise. And then the claim that like, oh, I'm not some devil guy who like wants to destroy everyone's values. Yeah, you're not the devil. That's true. But you're purposefully taking that kind of imagery and you're associating it with yourself because you know Christians consider that stuff like taboo, and the devil is considered evil incarnate. And so because he's like anti-Christian, right? The devil fundamentally is anti-Christian. You're associating yourself with the devil and like pretending to have sex with him in order to also kind of mock Christians and kind of put yourself in that, oh, I'm anti-Christian crowd. I'm anti-Christian, just like the devil. That kind of thing. Again, it's very, very, very disingenuous of him to pretend like his intention wasn't to piss people off. And I just wish he was honest. Just be honest about it, man. Yes, your intention was to piss him off. And I think he would have been honest if his fan base hadn't started to revolt against him a little. Because that video, I feel like, only exists because his own fan base got mad. Because he wants to get the Christians mad, but he wants his fans to not be mad because, well, he wants them to buy his music. So because of that, yeah, it's kind of a backpedal, but not really. Like, I'm not even phased by this stuff anymore. Like, this is just so normal now. It's kind of sad to say, but it's so normal now that like I can't really be bothered to get up in arms about it. Anyway, if you want to be real edgy, mock Muhammad, but you won't. You're a pussy who just goes with the establishment edgy, which isn't really edgy, because you don't actually want to be edgy. You still want that mainstream appeal. Anyway, what do you think about him? Do you like the song? I thought it was fine. I mean, mocking imagery aside, it was just, a song. But I feel like it's mainly just being propped up by that making fun of Jesus thing. Like, I don't think it would really be that great if it had to stand on its own merit. But anyway, that's about it for me. What do you think? Do you like what Lil Nas X is doing? Do you not? Let me know down below. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.